I've been wanting to get back to gaming for a while now, but to do this, I need an exciting console. So I chose PS5 Slim in the digital edition. I'm wondering, will this get me back to gaming? It's finally here. I literally waited 2 years for this. Sometimes there's stuff that you want to get, but they kind of appear in front of you when you don't need it. PS5 was kind of like that for me. The times that I wanted to get it, it was never in stock. And when I didn't want to get it, it was always in stock, but our paths finally crossed. This is the new PS5 Slim in the digital version, and we'll start all the fun by unboxing. Once the outer shell is out, we are left with the box that's got everything in it. First thing we see is the power and the HDMI cable, followed with the all-new DualSense wireless controller. Since this is my first PS5, I'm pretty impressed with this controller. And here we go, the console is out. Now, I did see the initial model of the PS5 in real life. Now that I'm unboxing the Slim version, I'm really glad that I waited for this version because it's a lot smaller. And with that, I'm set to say goodbye to my PS4. I've had my PS4 since 2015. I have a lot of good memories with the PS4, especially with some of the games, but I'm happy that I've upgraded to next gen. And with that, I think the PS5 is gonna be the console that's gonna get me back in gaming. But why did I get the digital version? I know you can make the difference in money back with the second-hand copy of the disc games, but personally, I'm only interested in playing few different titles, and I do want to keep things minimal. Setting up was pretty easy, just plug in the power, HDMI, and you're good. In the back of the Slim model, we have a power, 2 USB-A super speed, a LAN, and an HDMI port. And in the front, we have 2 USB-C ports. I'm also going to install the horizontal stand feet, as I want to see what it looks like. Even though this is the Slim version, I have to say this console looks chunky. It does remind me of the first version of the PS3. That console was also large in size. After powering on, it just has to do a small system update, as well as initialize the DualSense wireless controller. And then we're good to start with the all-new PS5 Slim. We are powered on and ready to go. For now, I'm using my PS5 with a monitor, but that is temporary. There will be an exciting TV to talk about within the next few weeks. If you have the new PS5, make sure to give the 3D audio a try. It really makes a difference. Here are some of the settings I set on my PS5 right away. Your controller microphone will be on by default. If you care about your privacy, maybe turn that off right away. And as part of sound, you can actually adjust your system beep sound too. Go ahead and play with that, see which one you like best. I think I don't mind the standard volume. If you want to move files from your previous gen console, you can actually do that. I recommend connecting your PS5 and PS4 by a LAN cable when doing that. And if you want to get the best graphics out of your PS5, make sure to tick this setting. Use performance mode for higher frame rate and resolution mode for higher display quality. And there are some more settings you can set for video. If your TV supports, go ahead and turn on 120Hz as well as HDR. Hopefully you don't get the sad message. And also, to save some battery on the controller, I'm gonna go ahead and set on power saving mode. And my choice for this is 30 minutes. Make sure to do this because I don't think this comes default. I've also removed all the apps that came with the PS5. It's already kinda low on storage, so I'd rather clean off the stuff that I'm probably never gonna use. The first game I played on my PS5 is FC24. Load time is pretty good, and all the animations and pre-game stuff looks pretty good. The gameplay itself is sometimes questionable with EAFC, well, the old FIFA, but so far FC24 is not too bad, and the graphics on next gen is incredible. Look at the details in the hair. Yes, the PS5 Slim comes with 1TB storage space, with 850 gigs of that being usable. I personally don't really mind this whole lot because mostly the only games I'll be playing will be EAFC and GTA. Maybe a couple more in the future. If needed, I'll just expand storage. I have to say, coming from a PS4, this controller makes a huge difference. It's like night and day. It feels pretty epic in hand. It's responsive, the haptic feedbacks are really fun, it makes you feel like you're a part of the game. Although I have to say you get the full experience when playing games like GTA. The biggest thing that a PS5 brings is less load times. I was able to load up story mode on GTA 5 in about 25 seconds, and that is between pulling focus, choosing story mode in the game, and having the game actually load. That is impressive. I remember with my PS4 it was probably at least a few minutes. And forget the game, even the PlayStation Store was really slow on the PS4. But on top of speed, choosing graphics mode in games is pretty cool. Whether you want to see better graphics versus more frame rates, you have the option. Now I get it, it's a new generation console and performance should not be an issue. What a lot of people don't like about the PS5 is the actual console design. Despite the chunky look, the design itself is not incredibly bad. Or in my case, let's just say it's growing on me. And personally, after playing for a few hours, I'm not facing any overheating issues myself. The only issue that I have is deciding if I should stand it up or lay it down. The PS5's place is temporary, it's not gonna be on my desk. As soon as I bring a TV into this space, it's gonna go with the TV. Now, why did I get the PS5 and not the Xbox Series X? The answer is the controller and nostalgia. Since the original PlayStation 1, PlayStation meant gaming for me, and to this day, it's still like that. I still remember playing Winning 11 and Pro Evolution Soccer. It was good times. Remembering these titles, that is probably why I'm so used to the PlayStation controllers. Sure, Xbox Series X is also great, and Xbox has some really exciting exclusive titles like Forza. But for now, I'll just dream about it and wait for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Now, who is the new PS5 Slim for? If you currently own any versions of the PS5, I don't see the PS5 Slim as an upgrade. If you want to upgrade, you may have to wait until the PS5 Pro is released. That may be worth the upgrade, especially for GTA 6. If you're looking for the cheapest PS5 option in Canada, the Slim digital option may be the one for you, as the original digital version is still out of stock. As for me, I'm really excited to start running my PS5 on a good TV. I can't wait for 4K 120 and HDR. Graphics already look good on my 4K monitor, but I know I still have a lot to work with. Along with graphics, performance and game load-up times are some of my favorite things about the PS5 Slim. I also like that it's about 30% smaller than the original PS5. But of course, just like everything, I have to mention something that I don't really love about a product. For now, it's the design of the console. And to be fair, I do really like what the Xbox Series X looks like. I'm happy that PS5 consoles, at least the Slim versions, are now in stock in stores. There you have it, that was my PS5 Slim first look. And I have to say, yes, this console will get me back to gaming. It feels really good to add gaming back into my lifestyle, although I know I will still keep it to minimal amount. It's still nice to enjoy games on a next-gen console. I'm still not sure if I want the PS5 flat or standing up. Hopefully I'll figure that out by the next video. If you know of a game that's a must-try on the PS5, do let me know in the comments. Alright, that's it for me today. I will see you in the next one.